Bonjour et bienvenue au French for Beginners. Hello friends, welcome to my channel French for Beginners. Comment ça va? J'espère que tu vas bien. I hope you all are fine. So, after a very long time, I am here with my another video, and that is ALF book number 1, Apprendre le français book number 1, and I'm starting from chapter number 0. So, the chapter number 0 is Vous connaissez la France. Vous connaissez la France, that is, do you know France? Vous connaissez la France, do you know France? Means, do you know about France? So in this chapter, I'm going to tell you about the facts in France. When you will open your Apprendre le français 1 and chapter 0, you will learn many things about France. So let's start with the first line, that is, France is often called la hexagon because of its shape. Why France is called hexagon? Why people called France la hexagon? Because the shape of French map is just like hexagon. So we call it La France is also called hexagon because of its shape. It occupies a favorable position in the European continent between the Mediterranean Sea and the English Channel. Okay, next is Paris is the capital of France. Do you know Paris is the capital of France? Everyone knows about this. Okay, Paris is also known as La Ville Lumière or the City of Lights because of its role during the Age of Enlightenment, and also because Paris was the first to use gas street light. Paris was the only city which used the gas street light for the very first time. You can say the street lights were introduced in Paris. That's why Paris is also called the lightning city. In the lightning city is called La Ville Lumière in French. La Ville Lumière. Okay, my next line is France is well known for its museum. Do you know France is very famous for its monument and museums? So the museum name which are very famous, that is La Louvre Museum and Musée d'Orsay. La Louvre et Musée d'Orsay, its landmark. These are the museum and the landmark which are very famous for France, that is La Tour Eiffel, that means Eiffel Tower, La Cathédrale de Notre Dame, Les Châteaux. Now it's wine. France is very famous for its wine because France is the only country who produce wine for the first time, and the oldest wine you can buy from France. And this is very famous. Wines are very famous in France. And the names are Le Borgne. Some of the I'm just telling the two names which are very famous. The wine name Le Bourgogne et Le Bordeaux. Le Bourgogne et Le Bordeaux. These are two famous wines of France. Now let's talk about its cheese. France is famous for many things, but such as wine, cheese, long bread, perfume, fashion, and brands. These are the famous things of France. So I've said about wine, I've said about the museums. Now I'm talking about the cheese. So I'm going to take the two names of the cheese, La Camembert, La Gruyère. These are the two famous wines of France. You will find many more. La Camembert, La Roquefort, La Brie, La Gruyère. These are some famous cheese of France. And now let's talk about fashion. Christian Dior and Yves Saint Laurent. These are the famous brand and famous fashions in France. Now when you will come to the next page, of chapter 0, it's written, let's look at some of the well-known attraction of France. So first of all, I am reading La Tour Eiffel. La Tour Eiffel, that is Eiffel Tower, au Parc du Champ de Mars, Paris. This is the Eiffel. They are talking about the Eiffel Tower. Next is l'Arc de Triomphe de l'Étoile. L'Arc de Triomphe de l'Étoile, and the sentence is given, haut des Champs-Élysées à Paris, at the top of the Champs-Élysées in Paris. Second one, third one, la Cathédrale de Notre-Dame. La Cathédrale de Notre-Dame, this is the church, dans la île de la Cité Paris, in the island of the city Paris. Fourth one, le Musée du Louvre. These are some famous monuments and museums, famous and well-known attraction of the France. Le Musée du Louvre au centre de Paris. This is the center of Paris. That is le Musée du Louvre. Next is les Arènes de Arles. Les Arènes de Arles, amphithéâtre romain, or au sud de la France à Arles. Les Arènes de Arles is the monument, and it's famous for amphithéâtre romain, the Roman amphitheater, and south of the France at in Arles. Next is le Château de Versailles, Versailles near to Paris. Okay, now there are, in the next page you will find some pictures are given. First picture is shown of Christian Dior, that is the famous brand of Paris. Next, Le Gruyere. Gruyere is the famous cheese of France. Next, Le Camembert. Camembert, as I said, this is also the very famous cheese in France, Le Camembert. Okay, now I'll ask the question. Everyone knows about it. What is the currency of France? What is the currency of France? Le euro. The euro, we call it in French l'euro. Le euro, that is euro. Le euro is the currency of France. Okay, what is French flag? What do we call French flag in French? Le drapeau français. Le drapeau français. Le drapeau français is tricolor. It has three colors: blue, white, and red. And what do we call blue? It's bleu. White is blanche, and red is rouge. The French flag is known as le drapeau français, and the three colors are bleu, blanche, et rouge. Blue, white, and red. Okay. When do we celebrate the National Day of France, the Republic Day of France? Okay, so that is 14th of July. 14th of July we call la 14 juillet. La 14 juillet is the Republic Day of France. Okay, when you will come to the next page, there are the exercises given. So first question is given, la capitale de la France. The capital of France, three options are given: Berlin, Lyon, and Paris. So I have already said the capital of France is Paris. Second question, le Louvre est. The Louvre is une tour, un musée, un hôtel. Means Louvre is a tower, a museum, or a hotel. So what will you tick? The answer is a musée. Louvre is a museum. Le drapeau français est. The French flag is. Three options are given. First is orange, blanc, et vert. Means orange, white, and green. Second option, vert, blanc, et rouge. That is green, white, and red. And next is bleu, blanc et rouge. So we will tick the correct answer, that is third one, bleu, blanche, rouge, that is blue, white and red. Next we'll come to the question number 4, and the question number 4 is répondez aux questions. Répondez aux questions means reply to the questions. First question, name 2 monuments in France. So which monument you will be writing up? So answer is given in the chapter, La Tour Eiffel et le Louvre. La Tour Eiffel et le Louvre. Second question, why is Paris known as Ville Lumière? Why Paris is called La Ville Lumière? Ville Lumière, that means lightning city. Why the Paris is called lightning city? So the answer is given in the book, because of its role during the age of enlightenment, and because Paris was the first to use gas street light. That's why Paris is called La Ville Lumière, that is the lightning city. Third question, why is the flag of France called tricolor? Why? Because it has 3 colors. The answer is very simple. The French flag, the French flag called tricolor because of it has 3 colors. Next is, why is France referred to as hexagon? So the answer is very simple. The France is referred to the hexagon because of its shape. Next question, the last question, the 5th question of 4th part. What is the currency of France? You must have learned it. You know, everyone knows this, and I have said the currency of France is euro. Le euro, that means euro is the currency of France. And the last question of the chapter is, qu'est-ce que c'est compléter en utiliser les autocollants? Means, what is it complete using the stickers? Some pictures are given of monument, perfume and cheese. So what you have to do, you have to turn up, you have to close your book. At the last page of the book, the stickers are given, so you have to see the stickers and paste according to the picture. So this is all about chapter 0. We have done with the chapter 0. Next time I'm coming up, I'll come with my new video with chapter number 1 of ALF number 1 only, book number 1, chapter number 1. So if you guys want another book, that like a Shante book or any other book or any other chapter, or you want ALF 0, 1, 2, 3, any book, any chapter you want me to make video, I'll definitely come with the video of that chapter. So so please write in the comment section. I'll come with the new chapter, which topic you want, I'll explain in my video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, press the like button and share with your friends, so that everyone can learn French and take the benefit of learning French language in the free of cost. When you will go outside for for French language, the cost is very high, the fees is very high, but in my YouTube channel I am just giving the knowledge of French for beginners in the free of cost. So take the benefit, subscribe my channel and press the like button. Au revoir, merci.